Diligently downloading the latest digital dispatches, it's Accountech Bytes, your weekly roundup from the world of accounting technology with me, Tom Herbert. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, if you find it useful, please remember to like, subscribe, or follow. Let's get on with the show. Only one place to start, and that is in MTD Corner, where accounting platform Sage has managed to combine the two hottest buzzwords in accounting tech right now, making tax digital and AI, and smush them together with the announcement of a new artificial intelligence agent for accountants designed to automate or streamline the admin tasks that accompany the Making Tax Digital program. If configured to, these agents don't wait for instructions, but can automate tasks, organize information, send reminders, flag potential anomalies or issues. So in theory, this MTD agent should be able to take accountants through from identifying which of their clients is in scope for MTD, through to collecting the documentation required, creating the reports and submitting them to HMRC. And as always, if you'd like to find out more about this or anything else in the video, click on the link in the description. And we also have another MTD platform, this time Briefcase One. So Briefcase is an AI bookkeeping system that's been working with accountants and bookkeepers for the last year and a half. They've now layered on top of that an MTD platform. So as well as the data capture side of things, they now have bank feeds with AI reconciliation, can combine the two, pull that data together and file submissions and eventually final returns. Now, it would be remiss of me not to mention that the government has a new Making Tax Digital for Income Tax campaign. The main message is tax is changing, get ready, and it features this new digital radio character who wanders around politely letting people know about MTD. As you may have guessed, this campaign hones in more on those 240,000 unrepresented sole traders and landlords who are going to be brought into the scheme April 2026 rather than accountants. But nice to see the message finally getting out there. One addition to the MTD software pages in development section, and that is Taxed MTD. Who taxed? Well, looking at the site, it says it's your personal Making Tax Digital assistant. Apparently been going since 2021 and founded by a couple of accountants. Now, jumping back to the list quickly, and one thing I'd missed was the removal of old favourite BTC software. Now, according to an email I've seen from a customer, apparently Bright, who acquired BTC a while back, has said that BTC software will not support Making Tax Digital submissions. And lastly, on the MTD beat, Cloud Accounting Suite KPM has confirmed that it successfully submitted its first self-assessment Making Tax Digital quarterly return for both UK property income and self-employed tax. Let's get on some news now, and tech giant Thomson Reuters has announced the acquisition of Additive, an AI tax document processing specialist. So according to this release, Additive automates tasks like extracting footnotes and related forms, allowing every staff member to become a reviewer and completing work that used to take weeks in a matter of hours. Interesting piece on ICAW Insights, where Helen Pierpoint from the Audit and Assurance faculty puts 3 generative AI models through their paces when it comes to audit work. So according to this, Helen decided to see how good the models were at performing certain audit tasks. So she set up a fictional company, Majestic, and created some fake audit information for them. Some fascinating details in the report here, but to boil it down, the experiment showed that while the models can produce a polished looking report extremely quickly, it can't currently do many, if not most of the things a human auditor can do. More generally, an interesting piece here on the Harvard Business Review about how AI generated workslop is destroying workplace productivity. So essentially the thesis here is that employees are using AI tools to create low effort, passable looking work, but ultimately that ends up creating more work for their co-workers. Here's something new for you from Accounting Web, and we have a new AI for Accountants email. So if you want to avoid that AI work slop, why not visit our sign up page, tick the box for practical insights on how AI is changing accounting, and hit the yellow button there. Let's get on to some more general stuff now, and this from the Globe and Mail. It's quite a North American take, but it's an interesting one on how private equity and venture capital are turning accounting firms into tech-fueled growth engines. The piece definitely has a hint of ChatGPT about it, but contains some interesting points and statistics from the industry about the models that private equity is pursuing and the risks and rewards behind them. Now, I wouldn't normally delve into HMRC's performance report here, but there are a couple of stats I was interested in looking at. So, in the first quarter of this year, more than 3/4 of taxpayer interactions were through automated or digital self serve channels. Here's a breakdown of where those interactions are occurring. And I think I wanted to address this point here about overall customer satisfaction. Obviously, satisfaction with the phone lines is a lot lower than with digital services. Now, this may be used by senior officials or people from government to point out that people are happier with the digital services than on the phone. Now, you probably guess where I'm going with this, but people don't tend to phone unless they've got a particularly knotty issue. So I think you're really comparing apples and pears with these particular statistics. Fintech collections company Go Cardless has opened a new Northern Hub office in Leeds. It's good up north. And this from Going Concern, a trainee accountant in South Africa ended up blasting KPMG email addresses around the world, informing them that the rapture is coming. Typical response here: I've got client deadlines on the days of the rapture. Do I still have to meet them? Couple of new bits and pieces. So there's more information on Xero Partner Hub that was announced at XeroCon in Brisbane a couple of weeks ago. So this is bringing more of the practice tools and data together. So essentially it's moving things like client management and tax in one central place, stitching in its Just Ask Xero or Jax AI tool, and making the platform slightly more flexible. And that's a lot for today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you could like, subscribe, or follow, that would make a huge difference. And if you'd like to keep up to date with the fast moving world of accounting technology, you can sign up for my accounting technology email in your inbox every Thursday. That's different to the AI one I mentioned earlier. Pop your email address in the box and hit the yellow button, and you are done. I'll be back at some point next week with another video. Until then, bye for now.